Hi, and welcome to our channel, The Travel Boss. London is the most visited city in Europe, with 27 million tourists every year. The Romans built the city, and it has grown and changed over the years. Today, London is one of the most varied cities in the world. It has a long history and some of the world's best art and culture. But before we start our countdown, please subscribe to our channel, The Travel Boss, and also tell us what is your favorite thing to do in London in comments. Number 10. Baker Street. Baker Street is an important part of London's culture. It is best known as the street where the famous detective Sherlock Holmes lived in the books by Arthur Conan Doyle. Today, there is a Sherlock Holmes museum near the subway station. It has become very popular since the BBC brought back Sherlock. Number 9. Thames Cruise. The Thames is London's lifeblood. For hundreds of years, it has brought business to the city. It is England's longest river. At its end, it flows into the North Sea. Since prehistoric times, people have lived there. The Romans, English kings, and both sides of both world wars used it as a strategic point. Tower Bridge, the Houses of Parliament, and the London Eye are all great places to see. Traveling along the historic Thames is a beautiful and different way to see the city. Number 8. BFI. The British Film Institute, or BFI, is a must-see for people who love movies. The BFI is on the always popular South Bank, and it's a great place to relax after a walk along the waterfront, where you can take in the culture and atmosphere of this lively part of the city. The BFI shows movies every day, from big-budget hits to cult classics to indie hits that are only shown once. Number 7. Hampstead Heath. Hampstead Heath is one of London's biggest parks. It's 790 acres, making it one of the biggest in the city. It is on one of the highest points in London. From Parliament Hill, you can get a great view of the city. There are grassy fields, wooded areas, and several large ponds in the Heath. It is the best place in London to see wildlife, and there are small woods where you can get lost. Number 6. Shoreditch. Shoreditch is one of the coolest places in London because it has recently been renovated a lot. It is now one of the coolest places to stay in London and one of the best places to go out at night. It's a great place to spend a day and evening because it's full of bars and places to eat. Check out Trapeze, a bar with a circus theme that serves drinks in cups that look like popcorn tubs. Number 5. Soho. Soho has been known for a long time as the center of London's sex business. Even though there are still a few sex shops scattered around, the area is now the most popular place to go out at night. Soho is often thought of as the center of the city's LGBTQ* community because there are so many gay and lesbian bars there. Soho is a cultural hub because it has a lot more to offer than just bars and clubs. There are theaters, jazz bars, and restaurants to check out too. It's also a great place to go for drinks after a play or stage show because it's close to Leicester Square. Number 4. London Eye. You can't visit London without going to the famous London Eye. The Eye is a huge Ferris wheel that was built to celebrate the turn of the millennium. From it, you can see beautiful views of the city. At night, the wheel is lit up in holiday colors and is the main attraction at London's New Year's Eve fireworks show. You can see jellyfish, seahorses, and crocodiles, among other water creatures from around the world, at the London Aquarium, which is right next to the Eye. Number 3. Camden. Camden is a neighborhood in North London that is known for its arts and culture. People here include goths, punks, rockabillys, and tourists. The area is known for its alternative culture. Body modification is popular in Camden, and this part of town has a lot of piercing and tattoo shops. Camden Market is eclectic and full of different things. You can get street food from all over the world and buy unique trinkets and pieces of art. Number 2. Westminster. Westminster is where the Houses of Parliament and the world-famous Big Ben are located. It is thought to be the political center of London. The name of the bell inside the famous clock tower is Big Ben, and it still rings every hour. Here is also Westminster Abbey, which is usually open to the public. Number 1. Hyde Park. Hyde Park is one of the biggest and most well-known parks in London. The park is important to history because it has been the site of many protests and demonstrations, including ones by the suffragettes. Every week, debates, protests, and performances take place in the park's well-known Speaker's Corner. There are a few memorials and 2 bodies of water in the park. The Serpentine is the most well-known of the 2. Here, in the middle of the city, you can paddleboat, see swans, and get a breath of fresh air. So these are the top 10 best things to do in London. Do you agree with our list and think that visiting the Hyde Park is the best thing to do in London? Share your views in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Travel Boss. Thanks for watching.